Sports pregame show. With the Diesel and the Jet, this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Miami Heat playing against the Denver Nuggets. Well, for Denver, they've gone 4-1 over the last 5, playing pretty well, and they're looking to build on that tonight. Fellas, it seems like so much goes into being successful at the professional level. I want to ask a more general question. What was the key to your success as a player and as a champion?
You know what? Most people would say you would start at the top, but I'll start where it began. Wilmot Benjamin, Tom Donahue, coaches who've helped me at my AAU early stages out, then going to the late, great Jack Curran in high school. Those were the ones. And honestly, there's no bigger than family. My brother Vince and my dad were the ones who really got me there.
Well, you got to have great teammates. You know, I'm the first one to say, yeah, I have 4 championships, but one of my favorite teammates, Big Shot Bob, he saved me so many times. Another one of my favorite teammates, B. Shaw, he saved me. Rick Fox, he saved me. So you got to have great teammates, great organizations. You know, they allow you to focus on what you do and what you do best, as long as family and friends and all that. And Ernie, I remember when you interviewed me when I was 18 years old.
I remember that. Now, I had just started at Turner, went to San Antonio, did a feature on Big Shaq.
Wow, that's incredible.
It was.
Yeah.
I haven't changed at all, have I?
No, you still look beautiful.
I had more hair.
Good genes or good docs?
He's got good doctors.
Let's get to Kevin Harlan. Kev.
There it is, the majestic Capitol building in the mile-high city of Denver, Colorado. It's time for some hoops at Pepsi Center, home of the Nuggets, and we're going to bring it to you live on 2K Sports. And a one-game homestand for Denver as the Nuggets will try to recharge their batteries on their home court. Right now, they have the 10th best record in the West. They need wins.
Well, I don't know if these fans could be any more behind this team right now. The winning streak has captured this community's imagination. The level of enthusiasm, absolutely off the charts.
And the great atmosphere. You know, the fans have had a lot to cheer for lately, and it does come full circle. But their energy, I truly believe, is lifting this team to even greater heights.
So here's Miami's starting group. Freak, he's in at power forward. T-Wade out there at Bledsoe. Then it's Winslow, and it's Whiteside in at the 5.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
So it's Denver now. Screen by Fareed. No one near Moutier as he lets it go. No good. And Miami the other way now. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And that was a stinker. I mean, that's one of those games where you really can't find anything that they did well. The game just got out of hand and really just a shaky performance across the board.
Yeah, and I'd have to agree with you. And you know how optimistic and positive I am. But it's hard for me to find anything positive to take away from that. That's a game you just want to forget about as soon as you can.
Last outing for Denver, they won that game against Phoenix.
And they did just what they set out to do in that game. I mean, they were definitely the ones dictating pace, style, and tempo.
My guess, Greg, is it was an upbeat locker room after the game because I thought they really looked great.
The Heat shooting their first free throw of the night. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far. You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Whiteside sets the pick for Wade. Dishes to Freak. Back to Wade. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. Stolen by Fareed. Chandler against Bledsoe. Chandler kicks to Fareed. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Now here's Winslow. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Up off the screen.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Moutier. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Screen by Fareed. Here's Meekins. Offensive rebound. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. They get Hassan Whiteside. The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of this.
Kevin Fareed at the line for 2.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That one drops. He ties it up. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. The Heat have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Now it's sent down to Doris Burke, who's able to talk with head coach Teron Lue.
Kevin, when I asked him about their game plan on the defensive end, he said they were looking to clog things up in the middle of the floor and not allow any clear looks at the basket from inside the paint. He feels if they can accomplish that, they'll have the upper hand on defense. Let's see how it plays out, Kevin.
And as always, Doris, thank you.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Now, Moutier, and the call will be against Emmanuel Moutier. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Kicks it to Freak. To the paint, knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And here are the young Bombers, the players that have led the rookie ranks in three-point shooting since the All-Star break. Here's Wade. Rebound by Muscala.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Moutier dishes to House. That's good. House has got his first 2 points of the night.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Wade kicks to Bledsoe. He feeds it to Freak. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Now, here's Moutier. 1:58 left to play here in the first. Good D by Bledsoe.
Boy, that's a tough one. But he did all he could there, using the leader to get the shot off.
And a wide open look for Freak. His 3-pointers off the mark.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
They get it again. Moutier. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Moutier's got his second basket of the night.
Chance to check out Freak here. Some impressive play from him over the last month. 3rd in free throw percentage, 5th in assists, in the top 5 in the league in steals. Those hands are like meat hooks. Not much gets by him.
And he possesses so much confidence when he's at the line. I mean, you mentioned his free throw accuracy, and he's earned it.
Will Barton, he's checked in for Denver. Isaiah Cannon comes in for Moutier, and a new group in for the Heat. Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Whiteside. Turner comes in for Winslow. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Dragic in for Eric Bledsoe. Now here's Freak. 20 points for him last game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
Yeah, and talk about his scoring. I mean, Kevin, with the defense trying to pressure him, he did a good job of getting them to overcommit and getting himself to the line.
Here's Cannon after Amari Stoudemire's bucket. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
And we still aren't halfway through this contest yet.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
And it's Freak missing.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
There's the screen. Over in the corner, Chandler. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, they're fortunate. Defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc. The defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out. And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive. Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
For Denver, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Cannon taking a look at his stats. He's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Just 3 on the clock. Can't hit. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Heat out front, leading by just 1. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
Really some great drives to a basket here early on for these guys.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far.
And here are the Nuggets now. They trail by 1. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. For Reed and Nurkic in the middle. Isaiah Cannon is out there with Will Barton. And it's House and at the small forward. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. The Nuggets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Fareed, no good on the free throw. Nurkic, the pass to Barton. Screen by Nurkic. To the left side wing. Here's Fareed. Miami grabs the miss. Last time they met was in Miami.
Yeah, their defense got sliced and diced in that game. They just weren't closing down on perimeter shooters, not nearly quick enough. And then they gave up their fair share of those point-blank shots on the interior as well.
Something was clearly amiss with them, Greg. I mean, to let an opponent shoot that high a percentage, you got to take a real long look in the mirror after a game like that.
The Nuggets trail. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Trailblazers came through when they needed him to. He had 20 points, and he was a mainstay at the free throw line, getting a fair amount of his points off the fouls. It was a complete outing for him, one that he hopes to be replicated here. Guys?
And Doris, thank you so much. He couldn't have been much better in that game, could he, Gene?
Not at all. He was great. I mean, that's for sure. If he wasn't at his best, he was awfully close.
Guys, he came to compete and win. Let's hope he's got that same attitude, that same energy, that same swag here tonight.
It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
So close.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable. And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Cannon dishes to Fareed. He had dropped for his third basket. He's missed only one shot. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Dragic kicks to McRoberts, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 4 assists in the game. The Nuggets are gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Fareed, and that one is hammered home.
Hang time on that rim. Put a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength part can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on his heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
Moutier, who's checked in for Cannon. The Heat also changing it up. Whiteside comes in for Freak. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Goran Dragic. Now here's Moutier, guarded by Bledsoe, screened by Fareed. Fareed, a screen on Bledsoe. Moutier kicks to Nurkic. Can't cash in from close range. Miami trailing. Bledsoe outside. It's a floater. Can't get it to go. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Moutier with the ball. Wade picks him up. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Fareed, a screen on Wade, and the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
And some changes here for the Heat. Amari Stoudemire, who's checked in for Josh McRoberts, and it's Turner in for Winslow. Pass to Moutier. Here's the screen. He kicks it to Muscala. 6 to shoot. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And the Nuggets lead by 3. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now here's Turner. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And a missed layup.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Moutier, terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Wade outside. They need this one. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Wade's got 9 points.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Moutier kicks to Muscala. House, the pass to Fareed. He dishes it to House. The Nuggets moving the ball around. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one goes. And the Nuggets making a change here. Chandler's checked in, and Miami also making a switch. Hardaway's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Outside Turner. And there's the feed to Whiteside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Almost automatic when he can get the basketball that close to the basket.
Well, defense has to be played earlier in that situation. You've got to fight to not allow him to get that position in the first place.
Now here's Moutier. He's got 6. Lets it go from deep. Stoudemire grabs the miss.
I'll tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that.
Turner dishes to Bledsoe. Stoudemire kicks to Whiteside. And it's Turner off the drive. Goes to the reverse layup and caps it in. Now just a 1-point Nugget lead.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Now here's Moutier, guarded by Bledsoe. And here's Moutier. And he banks in the layup. Moutier's got 4 this quarter. Bledsoe outside. In a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Nuggets lead by 3. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach, how happy with the team's offensive pace are you at this point?
The pace, yeah, right now, it's early, so we know they're a veteran team here at home. There'll be several runs in this game.
Coach, thank you, guys. We know they want this up-tempo.
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the third quarter. Signs of assist what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Nice game, great performance by Kenneth Faried.
Yeah, he's playing just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
Here's Eric Spoelstra to start in the second half. Freak in at power forward. T-Wade out there at Bledsoe. Then there's Whiteside, and it's Winslow in at the 3. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And it's tied up with that one. Moutier with the ball. The pass to Nurkic. Whiteside sends it back. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Chandler a screen. Meekins.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
For the lead. And it's Freak missing.
And you can see why the D is willing to just back off and really take their chances with this jump shot. Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Now here's Winslow. Pass to Whiteside. Heat moving the ball around. Winslow, the pass to Freak. Stolen by Faried. Meekins. Wade is covering. And it's Moutier, top of the key. Here's the dish to Nurkic. Here's Faried. Not a hand on it, but they get it back. Screen by Nurkic. Here's Meekins. Nurkic with the steal. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet.
You gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard. Looking here at some numbers for Mooney. Really been a key contributor over the past month. Averaging about 11 points, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And fellas, I would say he's been overachieving a little bit lately. Hopefully, this is a sign of greater things for the future.
Will Barton, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Isaiah Cannon comes in for Moutier. That's good. Whiteside's got the game tied up here for the Heat.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
It's all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Nuggets have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
The Heat making a switch here. Nick Roberts is checked in. And so he makes both from the line. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Dragic kicks to Wade. High post shot. And it's Denver with the rebound. Fareed's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Feeds it to Cannon. Screen by Faried. Passes to Nurkic. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he be a little bit more selective tonight.
And that one's good. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Cannon dishes to Chandler. To the wing on the left. Screen by Faried. Kicks it to Barton. 5 to shoot. His first shot coming late. And Winslow pulls it down. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Out to the right wing. And that misses. That would have put him up. But Nuggets shooting around 41% on the night. Chandler, the pass to Cannon. Screen by Faried. Shoots. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, that's an excellent challenge right there. Good job contesting that shot by the defender.
Dragic kicks to Freak. To the left side wing. And there's the 3-second violation. Now let's take a moment to see the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. Number 1, the Heat.
Kevin, I've always said shooting percentage individually and for a team is a function of the kinds of shots you get. This team leads the league in shooting percentage because 1, they have good shooters, but 2, they take high-quality shots. They're a very disciplined group.
And looking now at some numbers for Cannon, how last month turned out for him, 6th in three-point field goal percentage. And he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And, you know, back to his efficiency from 3. defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really not having any success.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Amari Stoudemire. He's checked in for Josh McRoberts. Turner comes in for Winslow. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Dwayne Wade. Dishes to House. He feeds it to Barton. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. For the lead, rebound by Muscala. Muscala's got his 3rd rebound on the night. To the middle, takes it off the glass. Muscala's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Very high quality shot. Can't get enough of those.
There's a good screen. It's Dragic with the drive. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. We're going to break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Look at San Antonio. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And checking out Denver, they're at the 10th position.
And I think for Denver, they basically lived up to the expectations so far this season, and that's not really good news for their fan base because those expectations only had them on the brink of the playoffs.
Yeah, which is exactly where they are right now. It's not too late for them to make that kind of emphatic late push that turns a season from average to excellent, though.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Denver in the lead. Moutier dishes to Barton. Right wing. Here's Muscala. No good from outside. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Now here's Dragic. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And it's Freak missing.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions here.
There's the screen. Barton kicks to House. Cannot hit. And it's Miami the other way.
Not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the board.
It's been brutal in terms of the physicality down low. Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Rebound by House.
The struggles just continue this quarter. They can ill afford to have this many empty possessions.
Over to the wing. Here's Barton. Drops one in from the wing. Barton's got the lead up to 5 now for the Nuggets.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Here's Freak. Goes back up. And Stoudemire lays it in. Stoudemire's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And the rebound and the foul show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. The Nuggets on top, leading by 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back to 4th quarter of action getting started. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. So on the floor for Denver, for Reed and Nurkic in the middle. Then it's Moutier and it's House in at the 3 spot. That's good.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Screen by Nurkic. It's off his foot. And it's being called a kickball. Kennedy's checked in for Denver. And And it's the Nuggets with the ball. It's a 1-point game. Now Wade has to Freak to take the lead, and he gets the bucket. Freak's got 5 points now this quarter.
Just a great battle these two teams are waging here today.
Boy, it sure is, and I'm getting the sense that this game could end up being decided by just 1 or 2 plays down the stretch.
Screen by Fareed. Now here's Roudier, guarded by Bledsoe. Outside, House, and it's Miami with the rebound. Bledsoe with it. Now defended by Roudier. Winslow kicks to Freak. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Rebound by the Nuggets. Routier's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Out to the right wing. Screen by Fareed. And pitch to Routier. Shot clock at 6. Fareed. And it's Freak with the rebound. The Heat with the lead. To the wing on the left. Heat moving the ball around. Wade, right side. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Here's Roudier.
We need to be more physical on the offensive end. Let's crash the glass, but be smart. We need to limit their easy baskets, so get back on D.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. He told the squad, now is the time when we turn it on and leave them in the rear view mirror. It won't be easy, but guys, I know we can put them away. Let's see if they can deliver, Kevin.
Wilson Chandler's checked in for Denver. Now here's Roudier. Nurkic a screen on Bledsoe. Roudier pass to Nurkic, and that one's good.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just gotta love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
We need to be more physical on the offensive end. Let's crash the glass, but be smart. We need to limit their easy baskets, so get back on D.
Here's Wade. Here's Freak. He kicks to Winslow. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Whiteside dishes to Winslow. Clock at 6. Knocked away. Unhindered, going all the way. And Wilson Chandler with the slam.
The sharp steal and then run out. It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum. That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities.
And the call will be against Emmanuel Mudiay. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And so here is Miami. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Right side a screen. Wade kicks to Winslow. Wade, right side. Here's Freak. And Fareed sends it back. Chandler against Wade. Screen by Fareed. Roudier kicks to Nurkic. Good work defensively by Whiteside. For Miami, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Here's the feed to Winslow. He dishes it to Freak. Outside for Bledsoe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets it to go. Now it's a 4-point Miami lead.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Now here's Chandler. Fareed, a screen on Wade. Cannon. Fareed, no good. The Heat leading by 4. Bledsoe kicks to Freak. Kept alive. Right side, the pass away. Winslow, wide open. He fires. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
Seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor, isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Miami. We've got 1:28 left in the game. Now here's Moutier. He's guarded by Dragic. They need this. It's hauled in by the Heat. Freak's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Just 4 to shoot. He used that pick to perfection. And now it's a 9-point Miami lead.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. It's time to throw salt all in that wound.
There's 53 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And the pass to Moutier. Back to Fareed. That's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Winslow with it. Now Chandler defending. Right side a screen. Wade sets the pick for Dragic. Jumper off the screen. And it's Freak missing.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
And another miss by Denver. And here's Winslow. Here's Freak. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quiet.
And there's not a whole lot for them to be cheering about anymore. I mean, their guys got it handed to them. No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Cannon from long range. Off on that one. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Dwayne, you had a huge impact on the boards tonight. Was that something you tried to do?
Yeah, Coach told me to rebound. I've been trying to rebound lately, so just trying to get out there and help our big guys out.
You did exactly that, Dwayne. Thank you. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had an outstanding fourth quarter where he really shined, pouring it on heavy down the stretch.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11. And the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
He gave them a big spark with his offense in the paint. He worked nonstop to establish position near the bucket, and that was a good look for them. The D had all sorts of problems trying to deal with him tonight.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports Group, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.